just plugged back in before you got here, so should be
Alright,
pretty
so now
fine
you're
on-
in. You are in the vampire's version of a red lobster. So choose your lobster in the tank.
Oh, it's even better than that. This goddamn lobster thinks that it's a vampire.
Oh, this little crazy lady.
Yeah.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you?
And what's great is that guy behind her, he's all disfigured,
Mm-hmm.
but she comes and bites him because she's and like actually drinks his blood, and he likes it because like she actually like doesn't see the disfigured shit that I am,
Mm-hmm.
and just her being with me, it's like it's so nice. And he's like, "Aren't you worried about like having a problem with being bitten, and that's so dirty and like."
Yeah,
It's
there's
like,
they're
it makes me feel alive. I love it.
so he's a bug chaser.
I'll leave you.
I
to the
mean,
mistress of the dark.
I've actually asked her if she wants to, like, turn him into a vampire, and I'm like, that would be an interesting thing. If I can turn them both into vampires.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, back to Vampire.
Yeah.
John and Ryan,
Yeah.
we're your hosts for the evening. Oh,
Good
boy.
evening. I have done a lot of running around to get random shit.
Yes.
And exploring the town a lot, like
So
this entire
for
section.
anyone who has like the worst life ever that they would actually watch previous streams of us
Yes.
would have known the game the computer crashed
Oh, yeah.
last time we were playing, and when Ryan went back to turn the game on at a later date, found out our save file was gone.
Corrupted.
Corrupted.
Specifically.
Yes. And so he had to play it over again. So we're back to where we pretty much were with a little bit extra, I think. Well, you've talked to more people.
And completed multiple quests.
Oh, okay.
Little side quests.
Boring shit.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing. I mean, this one was neat.
Mm.
The actual vampire hunters that are in the town thought that the girl that
Yeah.
thinks she's a vampire, they thought she was a vampire. And the more I explored it, they actually thought she was a vampire. And they thought the entire hospital was infested with vampires. And all of that happened before I arrived. So it's like, these guys are fucking idiots. The vampire hunters are dumb.
Now that you've had a bit more time with the game, is it more open worldy?
Oh yeah, and a lot of the locked doors are you just need to go around
Okay.
to unlock them.
And
I
it just becomes
wasn't able to
shortcut?
get into the West End yet,
Okay. Yeah.
but I didn't head down through the docks, the Western docks, and everything else.
Okay.
Where I know I can, but I just didn't.
Okay.
So like, I explored all this area, fought multiple werewolves and other weird things. I fought a boss over here for a side quest that was a fucking pain in the ass because it's every enemy has a I'm not gonna take pretty much any damage from this.
Yeah.
A like hard counter, soft counter, and then their weakness.
Yeah.
For the 4 types. Which I like. I like that idea, except that we only have one move right now, and
Blood explosion.
the blood explosion was his not weakness.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Am I actually gonna have to fucking like...
Side quest.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report it.
Oh yeah, some dude's feeding opium to the patients because he's trying to like discover a new miracle cure. He's like, I'm only doing it on the ones that like are pretty much gonna die. and like, I'm like, I'll help you out, but I'm gonna change the ingredients because you're an idiot. Oh, right, and we're supposed to...
Oh, analyze.
Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. A heal pot.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Okay.
I have so much time now.
Oh, yeah, and as you level up, these unlock. So that's how that happens. So it's pretty much just... It's not story dependent. It is if you go out of your way to, like, do more. Like, level 6 instead. I think we got to level, like, 3 or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we could get...
What, stealth?
Stealth? Which I don't know if I care about, because knocking someone out and draining their blood is not that much damage. Unless I just go upgrade bite a bunch of times.
Yeah.
We were wrong about bullets.
Oh.
So,
like, in what sense? Was it that they're on...
that refill box?
Yeah.
You store all of your extra bullets there, and then you can pull them back out.
Yeah.
So you can only carry, like, 10 bullets on you at a time.
Okay.
Like, I think it's 12 for the handgun and 8 for the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's why you can upgrade it with science.
Okay.
Which I shouldn't have done this one, but whatever. Yeah. Do we want anything else?
Regulation.
There's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Oh, and then go for a big hit. Okay.
Mm. Landing. Oh, you leap at them?
You leap at them. So it's a physical... well, let's see. We already have this one, which is... Shadow.
We
Shadow
should look
type.
for different damage types.
Yeah, this is no damage type. Fight guys often enough.
Yeah.
And we have 1,500 experience. Oh,
man.
wait. When can I upgrade this? Why are you zoomed in right now? The mouse being stupid, or is the game being stupid? Oh no, that's the one we already have.
Okay.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this needs level... Jesus Christ. Level 8 and a lot. Oh. This can be leveled up.
You don't know what I did.
Yeah, I use it. I mean...
Yeah, you drain blood pretty regularly, so...
Although that was a lot of fucking experience.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a...
For 50 extra healing. It's probably worth it. Nothing else I can upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, after playing in general, I like the game.
Its combat sucks.
Its combat is really, really rough. And it often is dependent on where you're fighting. So if you're fighting a dude on stairs, there's going to be some wonky shit.
Yeah.
If any time that they have a grab, the shotgun dudes have a spike spring-loaded fucking Altair bullshit thing that they will pull out and then charge towards you. If they don't reach the trigger of now I do the move to, like, that's the grab, it does a shit ton of damage. They'll just keep running for a while. Like, I've got them trapped on walls where I'm just like, okay, just charging like fucking like linebacker, and like, and then suddenly they stop and they do the like little thing. I'm like, yeah, do a set amount of space that they're gonna do it at, so that way you can just dodge back. But I've dodged back several times, and like they keep coming, and I'm like, this isn't good combat.
Also, loading times.
That's been happening since the whole debacle with the computer. I don't know if it's automatically kicking on my other
video card.
Yeah, for labor-intensive stuff.
I just don't know what it's loading. It's loading the same location.
Yeah, actually, that happened earlier when I was trying to talk to someone. To load up the conversation, it was like, loading. I'm like, am I getting a cutscene? No. Was not getting a cutscene. Just for some reason, the loading needed to happen.
Yesterday, went out with family for niece's birthday. And didn't even know Nathan was invited until the last minute. Like, it was a big group chat, like text message. And so, of course, you don't see everyone who's in the group chat unless you go out of your way. And it was just after plans were finalized because, someone got the COVID, so now we have to cancel plans. Meanwhile, everyone else is like, or we just do it without them because they're just going to be sick and staying at home.
Yeah.
And that's what we ended up doing. But then Nathan's like, yeah, I'm going. But yeah, he showed up and we were talking. It's just one of those things.
Was this in the area?
This area, no. This was over where Jeff lives.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, just quick side note, I offered him my old headset. Yeah. And he's all like, well, I don't know the next time I'm going to be up, so I'm just going to buy with some. I'm like, they're free. And he's actually talking about buying the ones that I'm like, it's just going to be wired at that point. It's not that big a deal. No, I don't know if I'm going to be up there. It's $100. This is some bullshit though. But anyway,
still going, Jesus.
Yeah, because if he like came up like right after we had the conversation, like you're an idiot.
Yeah, no.
Anyways,
although had I thought about that, I could have stopped by, grabbed the headphones, and taken them to him. I didn't think about that at all.
Yeah.
But
niece's birthday.
Yeah, so we got into this because, of course, Nathan, after sending us that text message of the Boba Fett thing, still wants to just shit on Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, I know, but he's like, oh, and then I watched this episode and this. I'm like, you do realize you keep watching, you keep complaining, and you keep. He's like, well, no, I just have to make sure. It's like, there are so many other people in this world who will watch things and make a video about it, talking about it, so you don't have to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason I don't really watch movies anymore. There's a reason why I don't watch TV much anymore. It's because I will. Yeah, it's still.
This is some bullshit.
I know it's still. The thing is pulsing, so it's still loading.
Yeah.
This is.
And the bar has moved.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. But
I'm gonna try and unplug the computer and see if it's suddenly just like, okay, I know how to do things.
And he's like,
that's the right one.
He's sitting there giving me this whole like, no, it's not like that. You don't get it. I was like, you right now are being Vinny with The Simpsons, where Vinny loves The Simpsons, and even though The Simpsons is awful, he keeps watching it.
Mm.
And it's just one of those things of like, if you truly love it, let it die, let it go. That's the only thing you can do at this point, because even hate watching it, you are watching it, which tells them there's an audience for it. You have to abandon it completely. You have to just throw it away, let it sit, and once there's no... Because that was the whole thing, constantly like, Boba Fett feels like it's so corporate. Like, yes, they saw the success of The Mandalorian, because that was something someone wanted to make that actually had a creative vision, and the suit said, how can we replicate this, but make it homogenous and boring and appeal to the mass audience? Hey, that Boba Fett guy is popular, and he looks like the Mandalorian. Even though, because it's the same armor type, it's Mandalorian armor. Anyone who knows Star Wars would know this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and he's like, yeah, but I just feel like, I don't think those directors actually directed it. And it's like, most directors don't direct a lot of the stuff they direct. They're on as director credits, but then they send someone, an aide, to do the directing for them, and they just send proofs back. They sign off and say, yeah, that looks good. And most like, and because he was Favreau, no, not Favreau, that's John the Favreau. Actor. That's the actor, not the director, right?
He's the same person.
Oh, is it? I didn't know. Okay.
John Favreau is actually...
But because he's like the director, and he's like, I don't think he actually... It's like he probably just signed off on like shots.
No, he was on set. He loves Star Wars. He actually, not for the Book of Boba Fett.
Well,
but for
for Mandalorian. Yes, that's what I mean. There. That's a creative vision.
Yes. Him and two other guys.
Book of Boba Fett is, I think, also might be same director. I don't... Because that's what he's... Yeah.
I thought they were using... I'm pretty sure...
Maybe it was somebody... I can't...
director.
No, it's a known director. I can't remember because I
don't care about Boba Fett. I loved Boba Fett as a kid, but
it's one of those
also read the expanded universe where it made him more of a badass.
Yeah,
and he doesn't remove his fucking helmet. And he's not a fat guy.
He's old now, so it's okay.
No, it's not. If you're... Don't... Badasses, when they're old, are still badasses, or they need to die. There's one or the other. Or you just make it completely tragic to where they're like stuck in a chair like, I used to be so cool. Fuck this kid.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna...
Has it moved at all?
I don't know. Ooh, that's some boobies.
Oh yeah, we probably shouldn't have that on screen. Oh well. No one watches, so it's okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna just close it, I guess.
Yeah.
Also,
We'll see if our save file got corrupted again. Oh boy.
Well, I mean, I did.
Oh, that's right. You've been back.
I've been copying it every.
But yeah, it's just this whole thing of like, you have to realize you are feeding the monster you hate. You have to walk away. It just because I'm like, I told you this almost a decade ago at this point, that if you really want Star Wars to be good, you have to let it die.
It has to go away for a time.
Yes, it has to fall, like, let it die and not be profitable, so that someone with creative vision comes in and has a vision. Yeah, it's not responding. Has a idea of what to do with it, and that way, and then some suit somewhere says like, "Ah, yes, I have money to spare. I'll throw that at this small project that is going to revive Star Wars."
Or it's what we got with the Mandalorian. It's people that truly love the IP run with it.
Yes, but that's the problem, is that out of all the Star Wars stuff we've gotten in recent history, that's the only one that feels like genuine.
Yeah.
So like that's our success rate with corporate suits choosing things.
Mm-hmm.
Is like, all right, we got one series, not even a movie that feels like serious. One series that is about a character who doesn't exist and has nothing to do with any of the main story of Star Wars. It's just, we're going to tell a side story.
Hey, but he meets like Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tan and Boba Fett because they needed a way to bring him under the...
Yeah. Gotta keep throwing shit. And those were the parts that Nathan was complaining about. It's like, that feels like just absolute, it's like pandering.
Yeah.
Especially, I didn't even realize this. I don't know if you haven't watched Mandalorian at all, like of the more recent things.
No. I after.
So you heard that Boba Fett's ship is no longer Slave One, right?
I had heard this.
Yes, and Boba Fett instead refers to it by its model number, the make of the ship, rather than the name he gave the ship. And at one point, when trying to get a different ship, he has an old version of one of the fighter pilots from Episode 1, the yellow ships that Anakin flew at the end into the droid ship.
Oh, a Naboo
fighter, whatever.
I think it's just a Naboo fighter.
Yeah, one of those, like an old beat-up version. He flies it, and later when someone asks like, "So, how's the ride?" It's like, "It was pretty wizard," and it's just like, "Don't do that."
Okay, let's not upgrade that. Let's get Bite upgraded.
Well, it's just cheaper, so you can get more out of it.
Yeah.
It's that kind, and I'm like, right, and you keep watching it, and it's doing that shit in front of you, and you're just like, this sucks. Next episode, sweet.
Yeah.
It's just like,
you're to blame for part of this.
You're the problem. Like, the bigger problem, the people who eat it up and think it's great, but you're also in the same camp as those people. You're looking at them saying, "What idiots? More, please."
Okay, I don't have enough for that.
Which in a lot of ways makes you worse.
Yeah.
Because as misguided as it may be, they're at least deriving some enjoyment out of it. Where you're sitting there saying, "This makes me miserable. More, please."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably get this.
Yeah, Nathan's a silly boy.
Huh. That still only leveled us up to 8. So I wonder if it's the amount that you've spent that actually determined your level.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. It's like, oh, wait, we were 6. Huh. And hey, that was a quick load time.
Okay. Major district event. Every night, the consequences of reactions may improve or degrade the district health. Disease spreading around. Okay. More lives the healthier. Okay. It's not a threshold, it's critical threshold to plunge into chaos.
Okay.
It is up to you to decide the fate. Okay, this one was healthy already.
Mm-hmm. I was in serious.
Improving it. Because I healed a bunch of people.
The results. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that was like a new...
Yeah, because I haven't slept because I don't think that I wanted to kind of do this. But yeah, I just healed a bunch of people's... Oh, I should have found that guy. Oh no, I saved that guy, so I wasn't able to find him. Never met him. Yeah, healing a bunch of people.
So just because it's probably the most rewarding, we're going the good route?
No, going the good route is the less rewarding.
Really?
Killing everybody makes... or once you do a little bit, and killing them, gets you so much experience that you just become super powerful. I read a whole thing to where, like, the game is... you need to strike a balance. There's going to be some points where you might want to actually kill 1 or 2 people because the game's going to get hard. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that sounds fascinating.
Yeah, it's... As we get more and more into this, I'm like, wow, this is really well developed. Why didn't they do a better combat system? Like, that's the glue that's kind of holding all these systems together, is that there's a combat system, and it's janky.
Okay, I haven't been there. I actually moved something from serious to stable. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, it's not fun janky. It's the...
Yeah, the combat is not fun janky.
If we had fucking ragdolls flying all over the place, and like, shit was just weird physics objects shooting off into the sky, that'd be fun. But yeah, if you're just getting stuck on shit, it's, yeah. Ooh.
Answer the door, goddammit!
Yeah.
Knock, knock, motherfucker. Okay, how many of each of these do I have? 1 and 2 and 2. That should be enough for whoever I run into.
And the other thing we were talking about last night, of course, is how much everybody basically hates California and wants to move out again.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's always the conversation. And it's one of those, again, this was like Nathan not realizing
It needs water.
you're being slow on the uptake to where, you know, we're like, where's everyone going? Colorado and Texas. You know, that's what we're talking about. You know, the national internal immigration is, you know, California and New York down 300,000 people. Meanwhile, Colorado and Texas are up 300,000 people. So it's like, it's kind of obvious where they're all going. Meanwhile, those states are basically filling up at this point, and everyone's starting to move towards Idaho and Iowa. And my brother Jeff, who's a bit better on the uptake, is just like, yeah, I'm not going to go there because that's the next ones they're going to fill up. I'm going to go further and find the emptier state. So actually, at the end of next month, him and his wife are flying up to Kentucky.
Ugh.
I know, but he's just like, you know, we'll go there, we'll spend a weekend. We're going to see it in the midst of winter, so we'll see it at one of its worst.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's truly so cold that we would want to be there. And we're going to drive around, just see the local area. We're going to talk to a realtor, and they're going to show us lots of property. So worst case scenario, we just have a fun weekend of, hey, let's go eat some Kentucky barbecue and, you know, see some locations. Best case, we find out where we're going to move in about a year.
Yeah.
He was actually talking about how already he's gotten realtors up at their house that was just finished, and they're quoting him at 1.2 million, which is, he's just like, it should be more, technically, but the thing that the realtor assured him of is like, you're aware of all the people leaving California. Well, that's also happening on a smaller scale. Everyone in LA wants to leave LA and come out to the outer areas away from LA. So they're paying for a place that's $8 million in LA, and they've been working from home this whole time, and they hate LA. You're living out here in this place that's just as nice as their LA house, and they could buy it for 1.2 instead of 8 mil. That will get snatched up in a second the moment you put it on the market. So it's just like, an instant 1.2 isn't actually a bad when you think about it that way. Especially if you're taking all that money, then going to Kentucky where things are dirt cheap.
It's locked, right?
But Nathan was very much like, yeah, I'm looking at Idaho. And it's like, that's the problem. You're going where the next place it's going to fill up.
Mm-hmm.
You have to basically go where it's empty and wait for other people to show up. You get the first stake where it's cheap, and you get in with the good place, and then let everyone come in and fill it up when it becomes more expensive, and let them raise your property value that you got when it's dirt cheap. So now if they screw the area up and you want to move, hey, you can sell for more than you paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just, yeah, at this point, pretty much my entire family is like, Jeff's Kentucky, Jer wants to go to Colorado, Jason wants to go to Idaho or Iowa. And so, yep, the whole family's just going to disperse across the U.S. And it sucks.
Yeah.
But everyone's just sitting there asking, like, but I won't be near you guys, but I won't be as miserable as I'm being in California.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep.
Well, there's also the joy of at some point this year taking a trip out to Sholo and checking that place out.
No, I know. That's what I was saying. It's like more and more it's becoming less of a joke and more of like, especially because that's one thing I said to Nathan, is like, yeah, if we don't, like, I'm getting more and more of like, why bother with the private jet that we talked about?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do a 9-hour road trip. Fuck it. Me, you, Bob, and Nathan all hitting the road just like we did out to, whatever, I can't remember the desert area. Joshua. I keep wanting to call it the other one, 29 Palms or something.
And technically, yes.
Is it the same? Okay.
Pretty sure that's the same.
Okay.
It's like they're right next to each other.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, like,
or I think his parents' place is technically 29 Palms, but then that
But
street, as soon as you go out, is
Joshua
Tree.
Yeah. But yeah, at this point, because again, Cholo looks like a really nice place, and most of us can work remotely.
Yeah.
So, and Nathan's trained to be police, so he can apply there. Like, he can be a sheriff. And just like, you probably won't pay super well, but everything there doesn't cost much, so it's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah, we're just going to feel the sting in the video games we buy because we're not going to be earning as much. And those won't change in price.
Mm-hmm. Well, even in, like, either we do what we do and hopefully make our own game.
Yeah.
Which, that'll be the same profit wherever we are. Yeah, it was actually a decent more damage.
Similar to the infected William Bishop.
Yeah, bite's a good way to go.
Strain.
It used to only do 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... and I'm gonna... I do it.
Yeah.
I use it all the time. Like, my stun weapon is my better weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna stun them, and that's recovering health. Like, yeah, unless there's a drawback to, going around biting people, which this game might actually do.
Maybe.
This key will surely grant me
I would
access
hope
to the
they'd
basement.
give you some sort of clue.
Yeah.
Something in the description of, like, restores health and gets you, blood points, but could have other effects type of thing.
That's the one.
Yeah, the leaf.
Good. Heal that up to full.
Yeah.
And bite also does aggravated damage, so they're not going to be able to heal it unless they bite.
Oh, I didn't even realize you do aggravated damage to enemies. I thought it was only to you.
No, everyone has a potential for health bar degradation.
Neat.
And that health bar degradation can actually be healed by the heal that I do.
Yeah.
Or the they do it from biting.
Hmm.
I haven't tried the serum yet. because I haven't needed to.
Yeah, that's one of, like,
Balls of Mars.
that's just a thing in a game that involves vampires. How do you balance healing when it's like that's the inherent
Yeah.
thing of a vampire is that I just suck blood, I'm healed up.
You auto heal everything except for aggravated, and then you have to use blood to deal with aggravated. It is quite literally White Wolf rules, and it's done well. Like it's yeah, it's I'm constantly surprised by this goddamn game where
There's right in front of you, a little like swoosh.
yeah, that's usually enemies teleporting. And the ones that can teleport are usually fucking annoying. Whatever, it's probably just story cutscene.
That's what yeah. But I've unlocked it now. Oh boy. Oh no.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Don't forget your lock on.
No, the lock-on actually can fuck with me.
Oh.
So I try not to use it as much as possible. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that lock-on is a bad thing sometimes. And also my favorite way to lock on is to not. So do that. Oh, usually they run. Now you run. Also, I'm using a surgeon saw now. That as I hit people with it, I get blood back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not much.
Yeah.
But it's still, yeah. The upgrade trees for everything are neat. Like the fact that they have them more so than anything else.
Get bitch.
Damn. Usually these guys don't drop anything, so.
Okay.
Because I have explored quite a bit of the world trying to get free shit. Not sure.
Okay. Oh, does that also highlight like interactable items?
No, just enemies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like that's interactable over there. Doesn't really highlight it. Anything
Yeah.
extra. Okay, I do have a
reflections.
I do, yeah. I've seen other mirrors, but all the mirrors in this game have been fucking dirty. So that's probably the best mirrored image I've
I mean,
seen.
any reflection is
It's locked.
one of those things of just like, hey, they took the time.
Or offhand weapon. Oh. Okay.
Like a scalpel or something, or I didn't see what it was.
It's an offhand weapon that I...
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I just gained 3 blood. The weapon I am currently using, I gain 2.5 blood for every hit. So I'm probably not going to use it. We'll see.
Yeah, I could see it after being upgraded having a higher blood rate, but
I would
weaker
rather stun
damage.
someone and then
Yeah, no,
drink
I
from
agree.
them, so...
I'm just saying that's probably what its strength is going to end up being.
Okay, we're just back in this room. Was this? Yeah, this was the same room.
Whoop, whoop.
Enemies? Or you spawn them in on me? Yep.
Oh.
A John Doe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I can see how annoying that is.
And he teleported away, so he
Yep.
didn't get nullified. And also that clone
Ah.
does damage.
Yum 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 yum.
And now his health bar is down. Except for a lot of damage.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's some point that bite might be invalidated. Like if somebody has like toxic blood, so it actually hurts you to.
Hmm. Well, I was thinking more so like if there's storyline purposes.
Hmm.
Now run away. Now teleport.
From a distance, he kind of looks like Picard.
That's biased against both people.
Well, I'm saying his outfit kind of looks like the Starship Captain outfit. It's just not red.
Mmm. He's wearing. I thought he was wearing like a turtleneck, like he's
So I can defeat them without becoming.
not a frat. Well, a frat bro works, but
Yeah.
I was thinking more
yeah.
the cardigan
the
wearing.
prep.
Yeah.
The preppy look.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous.
Like,
to-
oh, what are you doing in my neck of the woods? Mm.
Blah, I say.
Do you know how dangerous it is to be a vampire in a hospital? Yeah, I'll just teleport up there, I guess. I've done that in the middle of the city. There's certain parts where you can teleport to them. I'm like, this doesn't. This feels like it's immersion breaking. But then when you get around people, you can't do this.
Yeah.
And you can't do like other things. I'm like, okay, maybe they are trying a little bit to do this correctly. The fuck? I just picked up a formula. Was it the same formula that I bought for like 500 fucking shillings? That would have been annoying. Whatever, I healed a bunch of shit. Oh, craft the treatment for fatigue. I have a ton of them.
Oh.
But hey, you gave me enough supplies to... 100 experience. Oh, yeah, I was trying to get into a room where a person had fatigue. So I bet I'm just gonna... that's why they locked it off to me. Okay. Because this lets me see through walls and check out people's stats. Anything else? No? Oh. Yep. Cool. Yeah, being able to kill someone with bite is
Yeah.
nice.
It actually gives a lot of value to the stealth route.
Mm-hmm.
Those
The
hit the
stun.
stun, then bite, and
Yeah.
pick an insta kill. It's like, cool. That kind of gets rid of a lot of the trash things that you have to fight.
Mm-hmm. And usually what you can do with the bomb on top of it is you bite them, throw them down, set the bomb on yourself.
by
They
the time
walk
they
towards
get
you,
up,
they get
yeah.
exploded. So yeah, there's some things we can do. And I know that there's quests that I can do. I want to finish off real quick. I can't open those.
Ooh, that HD Resident Evil project, Resident Evil 4, has hit 1.0. They've had their first final release. So maybe that'll be something we do in the future.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I've had a hankering to go back to Resident Evil 4 and seeing it all nice HD'd.
Good evening. Please show me. Of course.
Nope. Okay. Oh, there's the unknown one. Wait, where is that unknown?
Yeah, that looks good.
Does it?
Yeah. Like every texture in the game has been remastered. Like every 3D, 2D, improved lighting, thousands of 3D model revisions.
Who are you? Are you just... Because before, when I was doing this, it didn't show people on the beds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there were people on the beds, but this power showed
yeah.
nothing. So I wonder if it was just because it was early in the game. Like, don't get distracted by shit.
Mm-hmm.
As I ran out and discovered half the world.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor.
Some of the stuff, because they put up, like, things, like, we even corrected, like, visual flaws in the original game. It's just like, of course the fans fix the game better than the company. Oh, they even have a camera. You can turn on classic Resident Evil cameras.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you want to play the game, like, 1 through 3. That's neat.
A rat in the hospital.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh god, I always forget about the
Do you
stupid
need any
laser
help?
hallway.
I'm afraid I may, sir.
We have to do a bunch of quick time events where Leon
Yeah.
flips through lasers and shit. I always forget that.
The fact that came after the movie that did it, too, is just like,
You have my
no, you're not supposed to take anything from those movies.
Yeah.
Those movies were trash.
What the fuck? He's got like a BFG. Was that in the... Like, I know he has
I know there's some
unlockable-
weird weapons.
Yeah, I had no idea that was ever in it, if it was.
Okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
so painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest then.
Don't waste your time with me.
Also, I saw something recently about Resident Evil 4. I think it was actually Did You Know Gaming talked about it, but in the game when you do the parts where you have to play as Ashley, who can't fight at all, it's very obvious that they basically just took Leon and just stripped him of all the combat stuff, but they didn't strip everything. Because in the parts where you're actually, if you get an enemy to come towards you through a doorway, and then you run through the door so it hits them, it'll put the enemy in the stun state, and then Ashley can suplex them. Like Leon can. It's just fucking stupid.
My blood and soul.
Yeah, every mode, mercenaries. Neat.
Oh, please spare me,
And on top of that, you won't lose the fun sex lines from Louise.
Oh,
When
yeah.
they did the VR version, they cut out the "I see the president's daughter has ballistics" line. I just like, really? Did that have to be cut?
Please, Jonathan, come in.
I'm actually curious if they mention how long this has been in development.
Is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body. Biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore
I wonder if I'm
its boundaries, the less
if
we're
I'm
able
gonna
trace
have
a
to
clear
kill
line
someone
between
tonight.
life and death.
There was a pop-up like a minute or two ago that was saying like,
my friend, have a foot in
Talking
both
about
countries,
the thirst or like...
you must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna essentially force like a moral choice on you at some point.
Well, I mean, they're already doing it mechanically.
Yeah,
It's a shit ton of experience to go out and kill someone
but
like that.
narrative-wise, it's usually a good thing to be like, do you want to kill this person? If so, bad things could happen. But if you don't, bad things could happen. Ooh.
Immortality defies logic.
Actually, death defies logic.
Express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events.
We actually know what... There's basically just a part of your body that states, hey, we're gonna stop reproducing the cells correctly.
Yeah.
And then cells degrade over time, but we're finding ways of removing the bad parts of those cells so you actually reproduce perfect cells again. We're all gonna be perfect cell eventually.
Yep.
We're gonna kill Krillin.
We're gonna eat people up with our tails.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician.
I actually don't have a camera in this scene. I was having fun dicking around with it when I had to talk to people.
Yeah, I recently, while playing Fire Emblem, was just like, oh, I can move the camera around while they're talking? Oh, woo! And they're like, everyone will die in this battle, and things will... Yeah, the kingdom will fall.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require...
Going for the upskirt just for the fuck of it.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
Oh yeah, since 2014 they've been working on this HD.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed,
Reading
would jeopardize
headlines.
her position.
Suda51 says he's had meetings with Marvel. I'm kinda interested.
Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her.
I could see him making an interesting Marvel game.
Yeah.
Like, depending on what, you know, he wouldn't do a mainline. He wouldn't do an X-Men. He wouldn't do a Avengers. He would have to find some weird character that isn't used often and make a game about that. Like, I would almost say he would be good at making a Deadpool game, but...
They've already done it?
Yeah, that's exactly why I was like, yeah, maybe not.
Always rob the place you're in, 'cause it tells their secrets. Yep. Okay, what's his new thing? Huh. That's funny.
Okay.
He's the one that tends to the morgue. So he just kind of like stands around and then walks into a locked area, and you can overhear him talking to the dead.
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't worry, your family will come for you. It's fine. Don't you look lovely? Like, all creepy, like, it's great. Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot to this game that I don't get how it's good.
I get why, like this, especially, you know, again, these are the Life is Strange people, and they were very much in that game trying to do like connecting all these social events to, you know, that link up to each other, and you're supposed to solve them the right way, and if you don't, you rewind time to fix it. So just take that same logic and apply it here, but now there's an actual game tying all that stuff together. It's just unfortunate that the main game mechanic is combat, and it's janky. Which is understandable why it's janky. It's from a studio that doesn't make combat games.
Yep. Sure.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
Let's make sure that blood is all nice and tasty when I kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I figure I'm probably gonna kill him because it doesn't seem like he's gonna affect anything.
Consider yourself
But he's only worth 1,000.
And like Coromon just released their release date.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Don't
Let's
play the
see.
innocent with me.
Venture Awaits.
I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses.
And they just put a new trailer.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on?
Release
in the hospital?
date March 31st.
That's not my style. Too risky.
It's not far off.
No, it's not.
Market, though. Now
And
that's
yeah,
where
I'd
money
totally
is.
be up for making that one of our future games to play.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Especially, like,
ever think about that?
I don't know if you've looked at all into the Pokemon Arceus or whatever.
They're talking about it in the group chat, the nerdy group chat that I'm in.
Fucking hurt.
Apparently,
Boss of
they
crime.
actually did a couple things Coromon did. You don't lose moves anymore. You save your moves and you fill a list out in
Okay.
Pokemon now. So it's
Cool.
like, good. That's
But
a good.
it's from what I hear, it's not a real Pokemon game. Like, isn't it like a half Pokemon
It's,
game? Like you're
yeah,
making?
and I would just probably describe it as a half Pokemon game. It seems like an experiment to
What did he want?
try something different with the series while not completely committing to going outside of the safe zone. Because yeah, there's still Pokemon battles. You still, although it is. Speaking of dumb camera stuff, the Pokemon battles, it's not the fixed camera anymore. You're still third person controlling your guy, so you can just run around while the Pokemon are fighting each other,
Stupid.
and just be like stand in between them, and go like, yeah, fucking tackle, and they'll charge through you and stuff.
How is your hospitalization going?
So yeah, there's that dumb shit at least.
Shitty stuff. As long as I'm treated alright, I'll be fine.
But it is very confirmed. It is an ugly ass
What's
game.
wrong with
Oh yeah?
It is
Come on, Doctor.
not good looking at all, and a lot of people I've been seeing, well, they'll just put gameplay between that and SMT5 and be like, why does SMT5 look so much better? And it's doing a open world monster collectible style game. It's the same concept,
This time,
but this one looks so, and a lot of people say it's because SMT5's on Unreal. Meanwhile, the Pokemon game is running on whatever
I fought
in-house
all my bones before I reached
thing
my
they've
base.
developed, which
Yeah.
Any other smart
Meh.
comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly, especially that foxy Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
so now you gotta.
I found his knife. He actually had like a.
No, you gotta get them together so they fall in love. Because clearly that's the goal.
How long do you think you can
I honestly think that there's going to be little quests like that. in
I'm
this
sure
game.
there are. I'm just saying this guy's clearly an asshole. And to,
I'm going to give him a knife back because it'll get me like probably 100 experience in something good.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid
Yeah, I
of death.
don't understand the why in this game.
I live my life.
The why in Vampire, and then they have the 3 moral choice. That's the only time you have an open choice. It's 3. It's the
yeah.
ends of the why.
Punch in the face.
And I don't like they don't seem to like really fit a.
Good, evil, neutrals, like
Yeah.
formula.
It's just kind of meh.
Mm-hmm.
Back. I found your knife.
I have found a gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your
20 shillings,
future
okay.
crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
Well, I'm a right scumbag I am, yes I am.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
They call me Clay Cox because me dick is very crumbly.
God damn, 2 more things to actually help him.
He's a deep character.
He's only gonna be like worth 1,000 experience though, so.
Very deep character.
Okay, so this place is on the mend. I just have 2 other characters to find. Oh, there it goes.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we are not getting battery warnings anymore.
No, that was plugged in.
Oh, that was?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why we started right away.
Hooray!
Hopefully that didn't fuck with all of the things that I had to do to fix the battery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was even thinking I should probably unplug it. But I think that a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's really stupid that we use your computer pretty much most of the games.
Yeah. It's pretty stupid that my computer does this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't...
We don't really have much other as far as options.
Yeah. If I make it big on the stocks markets, I'll buy a new computer.
Yeah.
I'll actually just buy a fucking computer.
Yeah.
Have a mini monitor here so I can just have a setup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if I could pay someone to piecemeal this into a tower.
I don't know if you can really...
The 2 graphics cards, the...
Graphics cards for laptops aren't the same that go in PCs.
Yeah, it's a size difference, which when you buy different motherboards, you can actually get. Because I bought a mini motherboard on accident one time, so it actually used laptop graphics cards. I'm like, well, that sucks, because that just made everything more expensive, and the entire point of buying this one was to make it cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, good, and it's gonna be a long restart one.
Yep. Want a soda?
I do. I do want a soda. God damn it. The problem with this game, as far as streaming goes, is it's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, when you want to showcase combat, you're not going to do it that often. Although we did just technically do a dungeon of sorts.
We did a little mini dungeon thing.
Get epic started. Oh, I know I'd already said this, but did you get Machina or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. That's another game we can play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dumb action mech game.
Armored Core with... No, it's Armored Core.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear anything exceptional about the game.
Great music is the one exceptional thing that I've heard. Otherwise, it's a game.
Getting back in. Well, let's get back to this. Hopefully the save didn't fuck up. We're about to find out.
And if it didn't, then I'm going to switch over and actually back that up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was saving right then, so I think we're safe.
Save from the save.
Yeah.
Probably because it's loaded.
Yeah,
it's taking a while.
It's fine.
Just backing up some saves. Don't worry, nobody.
User, me. Secret folder. I love that it's such a common thing.
What? Oh, that secret folders.
In app data specifically.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just like everyone should know that by now.
Well, I don't know why it's a secret.
Because they shouldn't fuck with your data.
But it's my game, it's my data. I should be able to fuck with it as I please.
Oh, fuck with you. Sweet, I got opium.
Alright, it's all paid off.
It's all coming up. Jonathan Reed. And this is why we had that person.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Oh, she's the other vampire.
That's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
I'm pretty sure that was her.
Yeah, it looks like her.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind.
She's gonna be back around to drink your blood because you're already dying.
Lady of Mercy.
Which pretty much was my plan. Anyone that's kind of good scumbag, I planned on killing anyway.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night.
He actually called her a vamp.
Yeah. It just sounded weird. It felt like the audio line was cut.
Yeah.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbrook.
And that's why they didn't let me control the camera, because they needed this.
In spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I feel played. No, I don't want to ruin my chances with this bitch.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very
Easier
happy
in to
see
become a Freemason.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more.
I always
disposed
wanted to be a
answer my
Mason.
Questions now.
You must have countless questions.
Don't like being a
A
Ryan.
rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained.
The stupidest joke.
My
Did I already tell you
if you
the
prefer,
optometrist skit that I saw?
compromised.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Yeah, the
I'm-
supposed N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Given you
I am sharing that with everyone, and everyone is looking at me horrified, like, what are you doing? This sounds oh, that's actually kind of fun. Sure, I believe it. I didn't listen to a word you said.
better place if it were careful.
I am a simp.
Yep.
You make me blush.
I have no value unto myself, so I will just agree with the lady. M'lady.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have.
I want to
questions
subscribe to your
concerning
only
this
ghouls.
condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is
sending me
rivaled
feet
only
pics.
by your thirst for blood. But the questions need weight.
Send me teeth pics.
Yeah, teeth pics.
My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
To feed my
I'll
mind.
gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the cold.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Not even a little bit, Mum.
Dr. Swansea has
Little
commissioned me
nibble.
to be your agent.
Just a bite. A little nosh.
Start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks.
what if I cut off his hand and then
of extortion.
drink the blood from the hand?
Because it's no longer part
Not,
of him.
it's not his
Yeah.
anymore. It's mine.
I must refuse his most
Got a second hand.
demands.
Can someone tell that shallow asshole to shut up?
There's just a band right
Yeah.
behind the thing, like, no one gets sleep on London streets.
And I hardly doubt it. A vampire would have
Not while the
caused
radical
me
celloists are out.
My suspicions lean toward
Damn street gang of cello.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are
Welcome to London. I'm Phil, and these my harmonics.
questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Cello, governor.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself.
Oh, God.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic.
God, that would be
blaze.
fucking hilarious. A gang of people that follow people around and play dramatic music when they talk.
To avoid.
It's a stealth game. You are the people you're trying to add, like, tension and musical stings to people's lives. As soon as it happens, people are like, oh, look, you've got to duck real
Yeah.
quick.
God, that a stealth rhythm game.
My embarrassment
That's a fucking stupid great idea.
at having put the hospital at
Avoid
risk.
being detected, but basically play narration, like atmosphere of people's conversations and what's going on in their lives.
Coinciding with the dates of suspicious
It's the tuba player following the girl.
On the fat, yeah.
Whatever, I'll take care of it. I already said I'm gonna simp.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Oh
where
shit,
I
I'm not allowed to say that word.
If that was
Are we not
the
allowed to
case,
say that?
I'd settle the matter myself.
Oh no, it's not allowed to be in chat. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a Twitch rule.
I'll look it up just to confirm, but
Yeah, that's one of the banned words now. That's one of the naughty words.
yeah.
Others know
Yeah,
is
simp.
in your
Yeah,
hands.
simp was banned on Twitch.
I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Thank you. Wish I was paying attention to any of that. That's what was going through my head. But with cellos. Fuck is that cellist?
I know, you just see him on the roof go, oh shit, like run off.
It's like that gargoyle statue looks like it's got
Yeah.
a cello on its back. It's like, oh no, hey governor.
Oh god, really? Just reading that about the whole ban on simp. I'm just like, so the TLDR is that the simp damages streamers' income, and therefore, yes, should continue to be banned. It's like, okay, all negative criticism should be banned then, because that can affect income.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
She doesn't appear on any of these.
While the moderators may disagree, anyone in our chat may refer to us as simps at any point.
Oh yeah.
Whether deserved or not, we will take this insult and we will bear it like a cross and drag this word simp through the desert.
I 100% have been a simp for a few ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I am not proud of it, but my penis can sometimes overpower my mind.
Yes. You are human.
Emphasis on the man.
Yes.
Don't call me
And
here.
emphasis on the...
I'm gonna come back and she's just gonna be like drinking that guy's blood right there. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry. You told me to go deal with this without killing anyone. Yeah.
Technically,
I'm a hypocrite.
you didn't kill anyone. That's what my criteria was.
Hmm.
So...
Oh, what? Thought I saw something new. Yes. No.
Please, sir.
I need some more.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats.
I'm afraid of rats.
Sir.
I was an infantryman and now I have
About to
PTSD. About to say, oh shit, are we getting some Plague Tale going on? We're getting swarms of rats?
Oh, I saw that my friend had Plague Tale on his PlayStation. I'm like, oh, did you actually play it? He's like, hold on. He scrolls over, and it's platinumed. And I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, you have to play through it twice to get a platinum. And I'm like, okay. So I take it you liked it?
Yeah.
I'm Oswald's best
Why haven't you told me to play it?
Yeah.
It's a game of fucking great.
It's great.
Fucking weird ass bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like, yeah, it's a bad start.
beautiful game.
Yeah, it's really good looking. But it's a slow start. But once it gets going, that game is fucking great.
Oh,
Treatment, I mean.
I really, really hope that they just make it like
Better, sir.
stupid power.
About your
In the sequel.
Yeah. Or just having a falling out with him.
Yeah. Like, what? Yeah, whatever they can do to kind of push it into the extreme.
Are you guys gonna be gay because we have to have representation?
The last time you saw him.
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital.
Also, I really hate how tall the main character is, because he makes everyone look like a
Looks like
fucking
little
partial child.
Yeah.
And a lot of people's faces, I'm like, you look like an old man on the... But, like, your body doesn't seem proportionally sized.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Minor gripe. Yeah, 15 experience. That's worth killing 3 skulls. It's gonna be on that side or this side?
Yes, yeah.
What the fuck? You just said you didn't want to come down to the fucking docks because of the fucking rats.
This isn't a dog.
Or by the canal.
Not a canal.
I'm not allowed in there anymore? Yeah, I can teleport. Oh, this is the side that I was thinking. I hear rats.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this just leads to the other stairs, so... Whatever, that's a side quest anyways. We were down to the 0, weren't we? Or 300. Okay. Experience?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did tank it.
So that's actually a pretty decent jump up there. Considering I pretty much got that much experience from doing other bullshit. So continuing the game.
Yeah, main stuff tends to be rewarding.
What? Talk to Harriet. Oh. Let's actually do that.
Yeah, gotta talk to Hospital Harriet.
Is she the spy? Because, you know, Harriet?
Yeah.
The spy?
I'm just questioning who she's a spy for. Like, the Spanish flu itself.
No one expected the Spanish flu.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
I tell you, no respect. No respect.
Hello, Miss Dangerfield. Oh, God. Okay, how do I change the camera to look away from you?
There's no need
No.
for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Wait. Are you my mother?
Dr. Reed, you
Based
say?
off our noses,
I don't want some bum
I would
reading.
say we're related.
Where's Dr. Swansea?
Shut up!
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
My bedside manner is terrible. Just ignore it completely.
Yeah.
I have questions.
And I need you to
No,
help me
I need Dr. Swansea.
I have
So
many
anyways, my questions.
Yeah. So is your face made of wax?
Threatening an old defenseless
How many
woman.
times were you
You know
beat
how
with
long
the
I've been
ugly
a
stick?
patient
Because
here.
it can't be just one time.
I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones. Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings on. Was it a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's face.
I like her. You like Gotham?
If I
You
didn't
want
know
to spill the
better,
tea with
I'd
me?
be inclined to say you enjoy
I still don't understand that.
gossip.
Like, I know what it's specifically referring to, but I don't understand how it got there.
Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before
Like-
giving you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case
Most-
suspicion should fall on you.
Slang terms or sayings, I can get where they came from. I
Yeah.
can reach that.
Greedy little eyes, just waiting for
Spill
me
the
to pop off
tea.
they are.
I don't get. Like, I want the etymology of it already.
This is not.
I'm sure we can look it up, but like,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things I want to think about and
nurses, Crane, Hawkins,
They sect.
Flanagan's, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs
Yeah.
scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on.
I already know
See you
who's
on the next round.
talking. Oh, sweet. Your room is open. I'm going to steal everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been kind of... Also, it's a fairly recent turn, 94.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. From Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. What they're saying is not spill the TEA, it's spill the letter T for truth.
Oh.
And it's been turned into TEA as a play on words. That's, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So that's what, yeah.
It's
That's,
a fucking literal reference, though?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
With them.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I wouldn't have suspected. I figured it was, again, an old English term. Because everything about them revolves around tea.
You are going to reveal
Which also, yeah, this is taking place in 1920 and it's using a 94 phrase. So, you're not historically accurate, game!
No, I'm the one that said spill the tea.
Oh, I thought they said in that conversation.
No,
Oh.
I'm the loser.
Okay.
I'm not historically accurate.
Well, you're after 94, so you're allowed to say it.
Good evening.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good evening,
I am after 94.
I thought, yeah, they said it. Ugh.
What can you tell me about the strange man?
They've had
visiting
nothing
one
but
of the
pizza
nurses
for like
during
4
your
days
shift?
Let me
straight.
guess.
So you want pizza tonight?
Sure.
Harriet Jones.
I actually had pizza last night because we went to a
She's full of
sushi roll place.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fine. And then after the price came back, I was like, it's not worth it.
How you feel about her?
And then I was still hungry. Went back to my friend's place, and he was talking about being still hungry. And then everyone that came over were still hungry. So we ordered pizza and ate a shit ton of pizza.
Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Apparently that Vampire Survivor game is in the top highest rated games on Steam, the 50 highest rated games. Because it's so cheap, everyone's bought it, played it, and like, that was fun. Up rate.
Milton Hooks is my man.
So just like, oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You want to report me for that?
I
Just feel free.
all the power to
I
that.
have no
That game is
Nurse Hawkins. But are you
good.
aware of
Yeah.
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore.
I
But here at the Pembroke,
don't know how much you've played of the second level, the library hallway level.
I have both levels in ultra mode,
Okay.
and I have
It's really easy to clear the library one.
yes. It also the library one on ultra mode gets you more experience or more gold and experience, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just that's the better one to
The
do.
grind.
Yeah, I'm platinum technically.
Mm.
Every single if it updates again, I'm going to do it again. Get the next few items that
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
evolve. Have you evolved any items yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been intentionally using things that I don't normally want to use to try to get them to evolve.
Yeah. Because you're playing now.
Mm-hmm.
Before, Garlic didn't have an evolution.
Mm.
And Garlic's was one of my favorites when I was first playing. And then I realized quickly, oh, this caps out real quick.
Yeah, it's good early. Like,
Mhm.
the
It's-
old guy who starts with it is probably the one time where I'm just like, all right, Garlic.
He's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garlic's good with him, but yeah, if you don't get Garlic early, then it's not really worth pursuing.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck? What?
Run away!
I've never had that happen. Like, it did like a weird
Yeah.
like blood explosion thing. Oh, that was weird. She looked like a different creature for a second. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Look through the window?
Oh, yeah. I'm eavesdropping. Oh.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the
Oh, yeah, I already figured that he had tried to kill himself.
Not find my unconscious body.
God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
That's kind of a neat thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's more. Yeah, I'd already figured that by talking to him that he had intended to take his life, and now they're just... I'm not staring at you through the window. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Speaking of Vampire Survivor, I bought it and another game that were both like cheapo games.
Yeah.
And it's called Lucky Town. I don't know if you've heard of it yet.
No.
Okay. It's an interesting idea. It's a turn-based tower defense where your resources are Yahtzee dice.
Huh.
So every turn you roll your dice, and you can hold dice for the turn, and so you have like wood, stone, life, a plant. I think those are the main 4 dice you start with, but then you build other buildings like a workshop, which will repair all buildings near the workshop.
Oh, fuck.
And did it power off?
Yeah.
Ah, boy.
So it did not warn us.
Nope, we did not get a low power warning. We'll get through this game in like 5 years. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so you'll build like a workshop which heals all buildings within an aura of itself. And then after X amount of turns, we'll generate a workshop dice, which has different...
Oh, I've seen
things
this.
on it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the dice, and then you place it in each one of the like sections to build up a full...
There's a hold, there's the what you currently rolled, and then what you've spent this turn. Yeah.
And then you place them in each one of the, you need certain
You don't place them, no.
You don't place those dice into, like, the workshop or anything? Okay, then there's another game that does that.
Okay, yeah. Lucky Town. Whoops. Oh, wait, whoops.
John can't spell.
I forgot a C. It's fine. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. But it's just a game where you have to defend your castle, and you just keep building buildings, and you can generate units, and yeah, you roll, everything moves, and you have to go through 4 seasons, and each season has a boss at the end of it. I've gotten to the 4th season, I haven't even gotten to the 4th season boss.
Okay.
But it's a really simple, and I think it's only like $4 on Steam.
Okay. I sadly am going to probably buy a game that's pretty close to full price soon. Because I've watched too many live streams and it's getting me like, I want this. But it's going to be worth it. So I'm going to buy Total War 3.
Oh, well, yeah.
And my one of my friends is like, oh, are you going to pay full price? I'm like, I'm probably going to have to. He's like, okay, here's a link to a thing that's it sells it at 20% off. I'm like, okay, I'll take $12 off. Like, that's because $60 games. But I don't know if I get the day 1 DLC.
Yeah,
if I do that,
depending on what the website is. If it's one of
those,
those,
I don't know what
Steam code resellers.
Fanatical.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and if I buy it, you get the additional free race pack.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, and they have better deals than fucking Steam on most of this shit too.
Okay, so it's weird, yeah. I don't think this is one of the bad resellers.
I got it from, you know, Richard, right? Tony's friend.
Maybe.
Has kind of a thing with his little. No, okay.
I don't.
Yeah, he's good about stuff like this. He doesn't.
Yeah.
If he pirates anything, he does it himself and then gives it to people.
Mm-hmm.
So he's generally not going to fuck someone over like that.
Yeah, no, I just know there's lots of Steam key resellers.
Yeah.
Who are.
Yeah, but if it's legit, I'll actually buy it.
That doesn't look like one of the bad ones.
Get 20% off a game I'm gonna buy anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really sad that, like, I like those types of games, strategy games.
Mm-hmm.
And Total War's come out with 2 since, no, even more than that. It's come out with a few since Total War 2.
Mm-hmm.
I bought DLC for Total War 2. I didn't buy any of the other games in, like, Three Kingdoms. Like, I actually like Three Kingdoms stuff. Mm-hmm. I like that era. $60. Eh. $30? Eh. $20? Maybe.
Yeah.
It's that level of, like, I need to find the other nurses.
The competitive pricing in PC market has kind of made us not. Like, it used to be like $60 for that. Sure, I'll throw that. Now I'm questioning it nonstop. And so it's one of those, like, it sucks for the developers because it's not like they stopped making good games necessarily. Yeah. But it's one of those things of, like, I'm sorry, but it just, I know I can wait a little bit and I'll probably get half off on the game.
Oh, there you are.
So why?
Good evening, Doctor.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, that's a new one.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor.
Oh yeah, are we gonna play Sex with Hitler?
Why play it when you live it?
Have you seen a strange man?
There's a lot of games on Steam of the visual novel where you play a horrible dictator and have sex with anime girls. There's Sex with Stalin. There's a couple of ones I can't remember right now. But yeah, you play Hitler and you choose to have sex with a Nazi officer, a Japanese soldier, a Soviet soldier, or an American soldier. Or all of them. You can get the harem ending.
That's the one I always go for.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, you get the Steam store sometimes and you see the things on there and you're just like, gross.
We're in the wrong timeline is a constant thing I think about.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they got the New Year sale going on right now.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it yet.
Oh, I can eavesdrop. Where can I eavesdrop? Oh, there.
Hey, I was talking about us playing Left 4 Dead 2. $2.
Sure, you don't come back with me.
Charlie Chaplin!
Someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep.
Sorry, what was it?
Left 4 Dead 2 is down to $2.
Oh, cool.
So
I already have it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you picked it up on PC or not.
No, I've had it. I've just never played it on PC.
That's right.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
Yeah, I might text group chat because I think Bob and Dean don't have it.
Mm.
Just Because, yeah, we're nearing the end of our Valheim playthrough at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to play instead, but I think that'd be a fun distraction. Plus, Dean can't cheat at it, so...
That is a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more opium. There's so much of this game that is just so poignant for, today. Like, so often, there's just like, oh, we're gonna talk about, like, riots and people doing bad things because times are tough and doesn't make it right, and the people around you actually start to dislike you because of it. Or, hey, Spanish flu is causing a shit ton of problems.
Now, it'd be crazy if the mayor of London flees if all the boats start honking their horns. That would be crazy if that happened. Because that would never happen in real life.
I'm just screaming. Ooh, yes.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
My expertise tells me that.
But just a skull?
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
You're not actually eating anything.
Rooney.
This is when the game is... Yep.
Oh, how closed in it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other dude's there.
And you're dead. Ow. I bit your neck. And now I'm stuck in the wall.
Another game I haven't played, but I've been watching someone play it. Is Nobody Saves the World. Same people that made Guacamelee. But it looks interesting. Some people have been complaining that there's like it's kind of shallow in ways, but that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be just, you know, a lax arcadey style dungeon crawler. Dread Hunger Games finally hit 1.0. At least partially interested in it, but
Jesus Christ. Near one hit with a bite on a low level. Don't care about eating rats right now. Somewhat of a mix.
God damn it, Sekiro, please go on sale for more. I would like to play it, but like we were saying, $30. I can wait.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I've been saying about like Nier Automata. Like I want to play that, but again, it won't drop below like $30. And just like, come on, just do it. Just do it, you little bitch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's only 30%.
Yeah, it's a little sad how tentative I am on a lot of these games. Because I know they'll be good.
Yes.
But then there's also the problem that I have with a lot of them of how much am I really going to play it? Or when am I going to have the time to play it?
Yeah. That's the other key
thing.
thing.
Yay, this is going to be a boss fight right here. Big old bloody section right there. Yeah, this is going to be a boss fight right here. Oh!
Sewer beast.
Werewolf.
Sewer
What
beast.
creature is this?
I don't know, you've already killed like 3 of them, but...
Oh, this is a weird looking werewolf.
Yeah.
Just imagining you looking up and like seeing through a sewer grate the cello guy above you. And like you can shoot him and it just makes the fight easier. Any reason specifically you're not draining the blood?
Don't really need to. And also, every single time you stun them, their stun bar gets higher.
Okay.
So this, I'm just getting free hits. Well, I'm just gonna have to hit them one more time and stun them again. Yeah, I've fought a number of these guys. They can be bitches. Like, this is a low-level one compared to every other one I've fought. And levels do matter.
Did that hit him?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't...
That hit me. Still not full health? Fine. I love that I've upgraded this so much. And also, all of that is aggravated damage. Can't just dance all day to fight him. There we go.
Hooray!
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
He doesn't have a pulse.
Come say Dorothy. Dorothea. And also in another language. What language is that?
I don't know.
Suntebol nav si nu. Latin?
Yeah?
Nu este, yeah. Gratitude district.
Yeah, I was about to say Spanish, but no, yeah, I think
it's Latin.
Latin.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
But, okay, hold on. Let me make sure it's the right area. Okay, yeah, she is the lead of Whitechapel. Okay, it's not Dorothy. I thought that was Dorothy. She sells snake water. You actually get some from her, and you analyze it, and like, she's lying! It doesn't do shit!
This is just gamer girl bathwater.
Yeah, a little bit. And when you confront them about it, they're like, yeah, we know it doesn't do anything, but we're selling hope. And like, then why not do it for free? Because if it's for free, people wouldn't believe it would work. I'm like, god damn it, she's actually got a lot of points on this. Like, this game is... It's good for that. As much as I think that Life is Strange is a dumb fuck game.
Well, from what
writing wasn't
altogether
bad.
It's not the writing, it's the like dialogue that makes it bad. Awesome, like trying to
be
young.
We're still young and hip.
Yeah, awesome sauce and shit like that. Just like
Yeah.
no, you're a decade too late for that to even be close to the phrase they would say. Just it's that stuff. But as far as the writing goes, outside of the inconsistency of the end plot point of sacrifice everyone or the person who's made your life miserable.
Yeah, who you love because we told you you love her. I should probably check to make sure I'm not going to walk into a trap.
Yeah.
I hear voices. Yeah, so getting that 40 shillings from that one guy for that quest, not a bad deal when you pick him up at... Oh, damn it. Just want to unlock it.
Oh.
Yeah, the load times also in this game are just fucking every which way.
Yeah.
Is it in here? Find the panicking man? Oh yeah, I've had this happen before. To save someone. Don't target. There we go. Oh. Usually if I don't target, I can get 2 of them. There we go.
Well, apparently there's talks of Sony merging with some sort of large Indian company.
I was wondering who they're going to try and merge with.
Again, it's a merge, not a buyout, like what Microsoft is doing.
Yeah, that's...
And a lot of people... Because, yeah, everyone's expecting Sony to make moves on, like, after the Microsoft buyout. For them to, like, oh, we're going to buy up something, too, to secure our bet. But that's what people are saying, is, like, they're currently in talks with this large Indian mega company, and you don't do 2 giant merger-type things at the same time. Causes too much instability, and your stocks could drop.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, a lot of people are like, they're going to have to wait.
I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Okay, he's got a headache, and I still don't know how to cure those.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Yes. Yes, I'll be. As soon as I can see the sky again.
Okay.
I want to see a pretty birdie.
Oh, I saw that birdie right there. Okay, now I just need to reach Whitechapel.
Okay. Uh-huh.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
How much experience were you worth? 5. Let me check. This is good in there. Okay. Where's Blonde Boy?
He did walk down by the canals. I don't know if that was supposed to be like him narratively going to wait there, or that was just, you know, random path.
Yeah. So I was trying to use this, but yeah. Oh, the fan is kicking out.
They've been timing how long you've been plugged in.
Okay.
So I figure like every 20 minutes. Or do you think it should be shorter?
I don't know. I do it by feeling.
I know.
Which is not working.
But yes,
very well.
it has not been. Has not been that
Damn,
successful.
Is that Blonde Boy even a part of this place? Yeah, him and his friend. Okay.
His mate.
I'm honestly guessing that that's going to be the thing.
It could be.
Just every time. You gotta add it.
Yeah. I hate to just attribute a characteristic to them Frenchies, but it keeps coming true, keeps being right.
I wonder if I can track it and it'll show me where I need to go with that. Just question this guy real quick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Yeah. I know we got like 15 minutes
Tell
before
me
we
the
switch
truth
games.
about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh. The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge. You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education.
Acting!
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher. Do you believe you have really helped these people? My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened.
Past the 20-minute
When the
mark.
first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
The type put here.
Due to my massive incompetence. Oh yes, I am a horrible doctor.
I should have realized it. He's a charade.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just...
Don't care. Okay, you don't have any new. Did that give me more experience? I can do that part of the quest later, so let's just reach Whitechapel. Which means we got a few bad guys to go through. Oh, maybe. I don't know if it being stable is now gonna...
Oh, reduce the amount of...
Yeah. Okay, so... I'm gonna unplug here.
Mm-hmm.
Whee. Nope, seems like they're the same enemy placements. La, 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 la. Hey! Oh, fire.
Yeah.
Fire is actually one of the worst things because it is a damage over time on top of
the permanent damage.
Haha, you can't hurt me during this.
Yeah, combat was a bit more rewarding as far as XP.
It does get you items pretty well, which items are... That's how mostly you change damage.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't slightly upgraded weapon.
If that was the case, that would be another part of the... You let a place fall into ruin and, like, more guys show up for you to farm on. Or do you, make it safer to travel through, but now you're getting less XP and items. But since they're, hardly worth any XP.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that... Maybe that full battle was worth 15, or maybe that guy was worth 15? But yeah.
It's still...
It's next to nothing all around.
Mm-hmm.
No, that had nothing. I need to... go up there. That's where I need to go. Come on. Thank you. actually have enough to... If I run into it, I can treat someone for sepsis. What's this give me? Shit, that doesn't really matter. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a two-handed, that's why. It's a big-ass bat. Wait, can I just... Oh, it's already level 2. So I just picked it up and it's level 2. That's cool.
Kind of surprised.
Yeah, I didn't know that would be a thing.
Like, since each weapon is its own, like, slot,
Mm-hmm.
I figure, yeah, everything starts level 1, you level it up.
Yeah, I could use a bit more blood. Yeah, okay, they're starting to drop stuff now. I guess I needed to complete part of that story so that they actually drop things. Which is kind of dumb. Oh. Oh, shit. Ow. Burning very bad. No. Oh, fuck you. Give me your blood. No, usually always drop items. Okay, I reached Whitechapel.
Whitechapel. His neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Okay, doesn't respond. So yeah, stuff like this. He just might be dead.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. That there's a dead man.
Oh, yeah, it's just a hideout. I've already done that.
Oh, you've been to this area before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, him saying, introducing the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got quite a bit of experience for kind of exploring this area.
Mm-hmm.
It's also where I picked up a hatchet, which I'm not using because faster weapons are the way to go with this fucking game.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Like an extra 10% damage versus being able to hit.
But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel. What an opportunity. My name's Bates.
Master Bates.
You require assistance.
Masturbates.
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people around here.
You have a cold, and I think I just got a remedy for
I
that.
say, a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Oh! This is the fucker that I saved.
Oh, under the...
A different area.
Oh,
The
okay.
previous day I'd saved him. So yeah, I can actually hear that. Because this guy's an asshole. And I saved his life.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around.
It was a similar thing. You walk into an apartment building and a bunch of skulls are attacking a door. You take out the skulls and like, yeah, they're raving mad. I was just asking for rent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man.
So yeah, this. Oh, the landlords are the evil people in this.
What is your business exactly?
My landlord.
Fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Not my fucking problem.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
Hey, he compromises.
Yeah.
he wants to, you know, rape people, but yeah, it's a compromise.
You know,
I mean,
he's just saying he wants them to whore themselves.
Yeah, I mean, if they're consenting, it's not technically right.
Do I... I understand you, good sir.
It'd make him happy.
I don't approve of your actions, but I know very little about this borough other than its reputation. There are always necessary evils.
Necessary evil. That's one way to think about it. You had more smarts than all these immigrants.
Oh!
He's talking about the Irish. It's okay.
Might possibly be to your business.
That's simple. I get good money from
1918.
Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer
In
medical
the Irish.
Yeah, probably.
Do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty.
I
That's fine.
killed the things that were attacking you.
Yeah, but how many women have you forced to whore themselves to you for a bedroom?
My hands aren't clean. I mean, I technically have no money anyways.
Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swanborough shit.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core.
I'm gonna plug in.
They just took their bloody time to wake up.
It's only been 11.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here.
I don't know if 20 to 20 is actually like,
Do you
it's
wanna
gonna
minimize
charge
real
enough.
quick and check your battery?
Sure.
Just so we can hold on. Temporary
Yeah.
pause, everybody.
It says I have 8 minutes remaining.
Okay.
But I doubt that that's actually correct. Because I think it shuts down before then.
Yeah.
So 20 up, 10 down.
Mm-hmm.
That's whatever. Personal questions. The reason you got attacked is you're a
And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people.
And that's the capital
That's
T.
business, isn't it?
Fuck. I wish I let you die.
I mean, he didn't say anything wrong. At least in my
whatever.
opinion.
Yeah, he's an asshole, but
Yeah,
that's
but
hard
it's you pay for a room or you compromise, and people who don't get kicked out.
Sure, he's exploiting
Sure.
the poor, but like everyone, in my opinion, is responsible for their own fates.
Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages.
Yeah, because he's not creating the situation. He's taking advantage of it, but he's not creating it.
I'm shorting the market right now, and I was telling Boz and Tony about it. Boz is fucking on board. Talking to Tony's like, that doesn't seem right. And I'm like, you're in banking, and he's like, yeah, I know about this stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's a dark bet, and it's going to happen. I'm not furthering it. I'm just going to profit off of it.
For Dorothy Crane. She's a nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. Really
Dorothy.
should thank her someday.
Tell me truthfully, why are you so thankful?
By keeping my tenants alive, she's making me a rich man. Every month they live, it's more coin in my pocket.
Altruistic.
Yeah.
Has she treated you?
No. When I need a checkup, I'd go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners.
Okay, that's everything. Time to get rid of your cold, sir.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Yeah, you can feel me balls. Hanging a little low lately.
But it was bound to
Just
happen.
go down there and cup them real nice. Check for lumps.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? Give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
I do. I'm going to make everyone super healthy, then kill them. I'm the monster here, Yamora.
You're technically no different than him.
Yeah. I'll get to go around, yeah. Oh, there's a door. Half of the shit's not interactable.
Yeah.
They look the same.
Yeah, they don't do much to tell you a door is or is not interactable beyond
There-
the icon.
And there's been a few times where that's a thing.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here.
There is no door to the crane here.
It says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is.
His name is Darius Perkid.
Yeah, it's the guy we're supposed to find.
Oh, I can eavesdrop on him. Let me eavesdrop on him.
He has to get to a position.
There we go. Oi, Dorothy!
Yeah.
Right, told you I've been looking for you.
Why do we have such a big door?
Why is your little thing so glossy?
Why is the resolution on your thing so low?
No, he didn't need our help.
Why is your hair just matte? That actually would be a cool style. Leaving it almost low poly like that. Like it almost looks like
like
clay
for-
or Picasso painting.
I mean, that's essentially what Valheim kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah, just they don't blur the pixels.
Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Picasso? I know there's like a documentary on an artist, and
It's locked. I must talk
I think
to
it's
that
Picasso,
journalist.
to where the entire documentary is animated in his style.
Oh. Oh yeah.
It was really neat looking.
Oh yeah, now that this place is more stable, do you get more shit?
Fancy buying something? You never lose your...
Animated documentary.
It doesn't look like you have more shit, and I don't know if it went up in price or down in price. Whatever. Not you. The black reporter's over here. Usually. There's the whore. Should just be using my special vision. Need to look with my special.
My brand. Wasn't Monet, I know that. Who else was there? Was it Rembrandt?
Miller.
Hello again, miss.
Oh, right, the mute.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Yo, Dick! What'd it do?
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
Okay, this guy is one of the worst offenders of old-looking face. Little body! He's so short. Yeah, it makes it look really weird.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes,
I believe that he's the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish.
I invited him to publish my work, but his
Wouldn't that be
reaction was
Hootie?
pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent.
Darius is an old political activist.
I really like that he hates that so much.
Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Don't you right, you will. You big old stinky doo-doo.
Frog enemies this way.
And we are overtime on this game.
Okay.
So, whenever. Oh no, Shadow Jitsu.
Yeah, I got it too. No, not a third. Hey, I'm hurt right now. Give me your blood.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, they're starting to give me a lot of shit for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was avoiding them for the most part because they kept not giving me anything.
Well, yeah, the low XP, but after dropping items.
Yeah, which then can be used
for upgrading weapons and stuff.
Upgrading weapons, creating serums to help people.
Mm.
Oh, there you are.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I am not really an acquaintance of theirs.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby.
I'm placating you right now.
I know of her accomplice, a man named Darius.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no family?
No. Except
Think you might be an incel, I do.
Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
It's the dude you just spoke to.
Lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
And they gave me the thing of like talk to him or him.
Yeah.
So like if it's supposed to be in a specific order, just make the order.
Yeah, just force it.
Really?
How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter,
Yeah, this is
he
the
threw it away.
wanting to do a like hard narrative, butting up against the open world concept, and they didn't think to actually like we should make things consistent.
In the mailbox on the letter. I wonder if it's back. Oh, that's actually a lot further than I was expecting. This guy is the worst.
Yeah, his dancing's horrible. I agree.
Yeah. Also, you don't dance like that to this music. More of a slow sway.
Like that
this is the sway.
This is that it's still non-diegetic music. That there still is some dude just out there.
Oh, you're doing it.
Hello again, miss.
I know you work for me.
Amelia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
She's not said a word the entire time.
Yeah.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Goodbye.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Did I miss the mailbox, or is it? It's in this area. Or it's behind something. Okay, I already got that.
Oh, right there.
Oh.
Oh, he does have family.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Or, you know, just get your mesmerized power leveled up somehow. Something I don't know how to do yet. So, it is also preventing me from killing certain people.
Yeah.
But I don't care right now, because I'm not going to kill anybody anytime soon.
That could be tied to story.
It might, or it could be tied to how many people you kill. I could see it to where you have to use the mesmerize to actually...
Oh.
So, like, once you drain someone's blood, and you... Because you have to mesmerize them to get to them to a specific spot, and then embrace them. But, yeah, we'll be back next time with... figuring this guy out.
Do you need to find a bed?
No.
You know, you can save anywhere?
It's autosaves.
Okay.
That's why it got corrupted. It autosaves every...
Right.
A lot. And it has backup saves, too. Somehow both of them got corrupted in a crash.
Okay. Yeah, we'll... we did microwave last time. Put up a different BRB. Trophy, sure. So, yeah, we'll be back in a sec. And we will be playing some Ghostbusters.
Ghosty Busty!
Bustin' makes us feel good.
Bustin',
So hang on.
bustin'.